his ways, going to Hollywood, he's busting into Hollywood. Showing the ways, moving to Hollywood, he's hopping into Hollywood. He's on his ways, going to Hollywood, he's busting into Hollywood. Showing the ways, moving to Hollywood, he's hopping into Hollywood.
It's wet. Ooh. I've got soaking wet feet. Said good morning. What's up, guys? Mike Wheats here, back again. Vlog 101. Welcome to the new chapter, the new dawn. So today, I was just doing a little motor maintenance. I exploded one of these. They're the 2206Cs, 2450 kVs. So you can see here, I've got my motor apart. I just got the C-clip off of it and this little spacer. But what happened, I guess, is one of these bearings exploded, and you can see some of the ceramic bearings there. I'm sorry, the balls. But I'm gonna have to get on the internet and order just new bearings, because this is not fixable. And with the actual ball bearings like out of it, it's totally impossible to even do anything. And it's kind of cocking the shaft here. If you can see, it's off center. So how this flew, I really don't even know how I made it back the other day. You can hear the bearings, like you can hear like just the grinding sound. It's kind of cool, actually. But so yeah, I'm gonna just, for now, I'm just gonna solder this off, and I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna try and put a race spec motor on these, so on this guy, and just see what happens, because I'm pretty sure you can use different kV motors, you can use different motors, you can use different ESCs as well, because the board will actually manage. I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm gonna find out. It's science. So I'm gonna solder this off. I'm gonna order new bearings for it. I actually have another schizo motor in the mail already, but I want to fix this one because they're like ridiculously expensive. They're like $30 a piece for these guys. So we're gonna fix it, but I'm gonna have a backup one anyway. So order those bearings. I just need to get my micrometer and take the measurements of that once we get it all apart. That may not be in this video. That might be in like Uber motor maintenance video. But yep, just for now, I'm gonna solder off and I'm gonna throw the other motor on here and we're gonna see what happens. Cool. So while my iron's warming up, I'll show you guys this other motor. It's a 2306, 2400 kV, I believe. Yeah, this guy. They're pretty sweet with like the white. I like that, the white and the red. Comes with an extra set of screws and extra little washer there, and extra. So these guys actually have. These are like what all the newer motors are coming with, right? That hex. So much better than the C-clamp. Oh my god, C-clamps are just like headaches. C-clamps are like nightmares. So I always like to just make a little flow happen first. And hit it, right? Alright, so it's off. It's going to be a lot easier to work on this now that it's not attached, obviously. But basically what I did earlier is I was looking at these. I don't know if you can even really see the balls in there, but I compressed air and I like shot one out. Like, it needs new bearings. That's the prognosis. Now, I'm going to try and solder this on. A little bit long. Good little length there. Not too short, not too long. Alright, I'm going to strip these and solder them on. So one thing I usually do before I just go stripping on like nice motors, I'll like check to make sure I have the right diameter. Like try it big. That actually looks beautiful, that'll work. So it's 16 boy's got some kind of skills. Gotta be good at something, right? Everybody's good at something. So, if you watch vlog 100, if you didn't check it out, it's a little long, maybe don't, but watch the first like couple minutes of it. Because there's a giveaway in there. I'm giving away goggle straps. But I got my girlfriend Chelsea a little tiny whoop. There's also, I'm in my second race actually at the end of the month here, so that'll be happening too. But I actually got a sim as well. She wants to learn how to fly, and I've never used sims, but I noticed that Bot Grinder like posted a thing, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be on liftoff," and I wanted to try liftoff before, but it wasn't compatible with my old radio, or it said it was, but it wasn't, or I don't know. But like now, I think there's like a lot more of a following, and they have like, it's a little bit more realistic, the physics of the game from what I've seen, and it looks pretty cool. There's like multiplayer and stuff, so I'm gonna check it out. I downloaded it last night. I'm not sure if we'll get into that, but I'd like to. I don't want this video to be too long. Maybe it's just like, hey, let's do some motor maintenance and see if this thing flies. So I'm gonna solder this on. I'm gonna tin these up a little bit and get this on here. Hey guys, I'm actually just gonna show you how I tin a wire real quick, just in case anyone wants to see it. I'm just gonna explain it really fast. You take the wire, put the gun underneath it, and then you want to put the solder on top. That way it flows into, look at that, that's actually pretty good. That way it flows all the way over the wire, and it's not just like pooling. I'm sorry, you want it to pool over on the top of the wire. So that way it's just a bit easier when you go into like a small spot. You can just touch it, get that flux to flow, and then you're done. And then you just get in and out. Or otherwise, you know, you end up with stuff like this when you start taking too long about stuff. So that's my soldering tutorial for the day. That's my tip. Okay, I'm not sure if my camera was on for that or not, but I got the motor on, and I will say one thing about this is it's nice to be ambidextrous. It's a little bit of, well, whatever. It's nice to be ambidextrous, to come in from here with your right hand and then here from your left hand. It looks okay. I mean, it's not my best work, but I think it'll probably do. So yeah, if you're not ambidextrous, be ambidextrous. Be better, try harder, or don't, whatever. Because I have 3 clockwise motors and 1 counterclockwise, so it's an easy fix. If your motor is spinning the wrong way, all you need to do is switch this left to the right and the right to the left. The middle wire stays the same. It's that easy. Who knew? Bring this around, and this is also why it's helpful to keep these a little long in case you make this mistake, which I have made plenty of times. I'm sure you guys make it as well. Alright, yes, Bean, we hear you. So, I always like to have a little bit of solder on there first. Let's see if I can't muscle this down and just press it in. That might not have been great, but it's on there. So, yep, I'm gonna roll with that. I'm just gonna give them a little bit of a pull once it's set, and I'm just gonna kind of poke it and make sure that's on there. It seems pretty good. Take 2. Peace, guys.